What's going on, guys? Sir Bigamits here, and welcome back for Game 3 of our 3-game set against Clutch and the Chicago Curve. We've won the first two, which is lovely, and we just lost connection. But yeah, won the first two games, which puts us at 10-7 for the season, which is great after having started 0-5, or I guess 1-5 if you want to include the first two series completely. So since those first two series, we have gone 9-2, which is really nice. We've done, it's gone well. It's gone well. So yeah, we're gonna hustle in real fast and get this lobby reconnected. It was up, and then it failed. So we gotta rebuild it. But if you guys have been watching this season, let me know who your favorite player on the team has been so far. Who's been your standout player? I know I've had a couple that have really impressed me at spurts. Outside of people I would have normally expected. Hoshi Sora's done really well. Toto has had a decent season. Okino has done phenomenally for me. So let's get this lobby rolling again. Our team has been good this season, aside from last game when Papillon blew a save after Aoba threw an 8-inning one-hitter. He had a great game, and it just got blown. And it took Hakuto coming in to dig us out of that mess. And we ended up winning in 12, which was just... I was not a fan of going 12. It was too stressful. But we're on to Game 3 now. Hopefully we can finish a sweep here. So our ineligible pitchers are Aoba, Onishi, and Hakuto. So the next logical choice here, since Papillon's not a starter, would be Ikari. And we're going to bring in Papillon at the 2-bag. Kyushu, not in a great mood right now. Might throw somebody else behind the plate. Let's throw Hoshi Zora behind the plate. And we'll pull Kyushu for Mizudori, and then we'll do a quick little lineup shift there. And then, yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to give Kyushu the game off since he's in a bit of a rough mood. But he can always sub in later if we need it. So, yeah, here we go. Game time. Game 3. Big ups now for the No Sox. A win here puts us in a great spot and hopefully having a shot at pushing for playoffs. So yeah, Ikari steps to the bump and it's going to be Batarai. Immediately mistake pitches. There we go. I don't want to show him everything in my arsenal right out the gate if I don't need to. But he has figured out my pitching a little bit so far. It's going to be pink, and it's going to be one gone. I wish it would have let me control Ikari to try and hop for that. It's going to be Daichimon now, taking that big cut at the first pitch. And then we're going to hit with the heat for strike 2. And I'm going to try and peg the bottom edge here. Yeah, got him looking on strike 3 with that rising fastball. And it's going to be Daita now. We're just going to slowly mix in some of our other pitches just to place things a little differently on him. As that ball gets popped back for a foul. It's weird having somebody besides Kyushu behind the plate. I have played him in a bad mood before behind the plate. That's going to end the inning. But it's weird putting somebody else back there. I've really not done it. And it's going to be Onishi goggle-less version to face us. So the lesser version of Harrison Onishi. And Tanoji pops it up. So somebody we should be familiar with to an extent because we use him. Or at least a form of him. Pink grounds it out to short. That's going to be 2 gone. It's going to be Papillon, who's in a great mood right now. He takes that first pitch strike. I'm just hoping we can hold on to this series. I'd love to get a sweep here. A sweep would just make my day. But it's going to be 0-2 instead. And Papillon grounds it to Bond. In the dirt, but it still beats Papillon to the bag. And it's going to be Ukami to lead things off for the curve. Way ahead of strike one. See if I can get him with another forkball. Yeah, we do it. Strike two, and we're going to try and peg that lower fastball. And he's ready for it, but Papillon is also ready. One gone, and it's going to be Fukuya to face Ikari here. And I've still not thrown the curveball, which is actually pretty nasty. I was thinking I could try to save it and catch him off guard if I get him at a good 2-strike count. But instead, that's going to be a runner on first. One. And we could not get the runner at first. I probably should have gone to the bag first and gone for the tag at second. Fukumizu sends it to Tenoji. That is the inning. And it's going to be 4-5-6 for us now, leading off with Arakata. And that's going to go in right center. Tsukumo is there. And it's one gone. And it's going to be Okino now. Onishi, without the goggles, is decent. He's not going to be the easiest player to face here. And again, it's the pitch arsenal and the stamina is really the defining trait here. And that's going to be two gone on a poor choice of pitches to swing at. And Bond is going to be there, and that's going to be three. Yeah, we just got to lock it in here, I think. I think Ikari's going to do a decent job on the mound. He's a good pitcher. As long as we're smart with him and place our pitches well, we should be fine. See if we can get him with that big curveball now. Got him to pop up. Ikari's under it. One gone. And that ball slid into the zone. Ikari there for two. And it's going to be Batarai. Big curveball up the middle. Papillon with the gun. 1-2-3 inning. And we move on. It's going to be Ogane. I think I just have to settle against Onishi. Like, I can make contact like that. I just got to actually place it where it's going to land as a hit. And then you got crap like that. And Hoshizora not going to beat out the throw from Bond. Two gone. It's going to be Mizudori getting his first action of this series. And that's going to be a hit to center. Lands it in front of Naito, who decided to check up smartly so he didn't run it weird. And hit by pitch, Tenoji takes it to the shoulder. And it's going to be Pink now with a runner in scoring position suddenly. And that's going to be smacked to Bond's right, and he's there. Three gone. And it's going to be Daichimon now to lead off for the curve. But a big swing and a miss on the slider. And a big swing and a miss on the forkball. Give him a little chin music and then finish him. Look it on the fastball. That's how we do. Daita now. Get that slider in there. Sneak the curve. Yeah. Very nice. And then we're going to put that forkball low. And he bounces it. Pink is there. Two gone. And it's going to be Ukami. And he's going to send that deep to right. But Mizudori is there. 1-2-3 inning again for Ikari. And it's going to lead off now with Papillon in the bottom of the fourth. Can we get to Onishi quickly? Quickly would be wonderful. As Papillon puts that in the right center gap. And he's going to go for two. And he beats the tag. Runner in scoring position, no outs, and it's going to be Arakata with a clutch A form factor here and A contact. And Onishi knows it. Onishi knows this is the guy you want in the clutch. As he puts that to right, and that's going to put runners on the corners and no outs. And we better score here. As the curve call time, are they looking to pull Onishi? They pull Onishi and they went Asa. Oh my gosh. They went Asa to try and throw us off. Asa being like our super reliever here. We faced Asa game 1 and in a relief role, and Asa is a very, very, very solid pitcher. But he's trying to throw me. 3-1. I'm going to take this. 3-2. Could be anything here. Ball 4 on a mistake pitch on the hard Shuto, and it loads the bases with no outs for Yumashiro. Ball in play, could be a run. And that's going to third, and that's going to be a double play ball going through home plate. And all of a sudden, our position has gotten much worse. And Ogane smacks it to right. That's still going to bring us a run. Take a lead. Thank you, Ogane. We got on that one. So now Hoshizora playing catcher for the first time this season. Can we extend our lead? It's going to go up the middle, and that's another run for the No Sox. 2-0 now in the fourth. We're rolling. We are rolling. I'm loving it. Isidori, Shinker the other way. That was probably the most ghetto play I've seen, but it works. 3-0. After some poor fielding in right field. And we're chasing them. Tanoji, though, is going to end it. Caught it off the inside of the bat. 3 runs in the fourth now. As we head top 5, Ikari still dealing. And it's going to get a quick line out from Fukuya. And it's going to be Naito now. He's going to take a big swing at strike number 1. And a big swing at strike number 2. Can we burn it past him? Pops it up to Tanoji. 2 gone. It's going to be Fukumizu now. Can Ikari just keep shutting him out? Like, honestly. Big swing and a miss on the curve. I'm going to hit him with it again. And he was there for it that time. That's going to be a nice 0-2. Hit that low fastball, pegged it in there, got him looking for strike 3, and we moved to the bottom of the 5th with our lead still intact. And Asa potentially getting pulled here with 15 pitches would save Asa to be available for next game for the curve. And maybe it's recognizing the futility here. It's going to be Sana stepping in. I can understand, I guess, wanting to leave Asa available as maybe a starter for next game. So that low pitch count enables that. And Papillon is going to shoot that into center for a quick hit. It's going to be Arakata now. He's going to smack that past Bond. And we've got 2 on, 1 out for Okino. Swings at a poor pitch. And we let the fastball go. Sana really doesn't have any speed. The control is phenomenal, though. And it's going to be a 1-2 count now as we let that curveball go. The curveball is really the main thing going for Sana. And that's going to be the double play ball to get out of the inning. But I think the curve are recognizing that we've chased him a bit. And I think it's going to benefit us now in being able to make some plays here and potentially close this thing out really strong. And it's going to be a quick 0-1 count against Tsukumo. And a pop-up to Hoshizora, straight there, 2 gone. It's going to be Batarai now. Strike 1 very quickly. get him to swing at the slider, and that's going to be an 0-2, and we're going to send that fork ball low and away, back at the mound. Ikari gets him, and that's going to be another 3-up, 3-down inning for Ikari, who's also sitting on a one-hitter similar to Aoba from last game, except Aoba went 8 innings of one hit. He was perfect through 7, I believe. That's going to be a quick 2 outs there for Sana. And I'm just really miscalculating how much that ball's going to move. Quick 1-2-3 for Sana. That's fine. We head into the 7th with our 3-0 lead intact. And it's going to be Daichimon for the curve. He pops up the slider straight back to Hoshisora. 1 gone. This has got to be, thus far, one of the smoothest games I've played, being able to really get ahead on Onishi and Asa, and then just kind of force him into a bad position now where he's having to use maybe somebody people would regard as a lower-ranked pitcher. Tsunoji is there, 2 gone. I'm just so thankful for that play that saved the game from Tsunoji game 1. If you guys haven't watched that one, go watch in extras. He makes probably one of the best plays of the season to save our game. A huge jump on a liner to center. But that's going to be 3. It's going to be Misudori, who's 2 for 2 this game, stepping in at right field with Hoshizora at the plate, or behind the plate. It's going to be Mizuno now. I think we're at the point he's trying to save his pitchers and just keep them on low pitch counts. And that is going to land for a quick leadoff single. 3 for 3 this game for Misudori thus far. But Tsunoji fooled on the knuckleball. And he's popped up. Yeah, I think at this point he's just rotating his pitchers so he's not getting bans on, you know, them having to rest. And Papillon sends it deep. You keep throwing me the knuckleball, I'm going to figure it out eventually. Papillon, 2-run shot to center. Sayonara. And I'm wondering halfway if he's ready to just end this game. Mizuno ground out to, or gets Arakaza to ground out to short, or second. What am I doing? But that's going to do it for the 7th. And Papillon with the big 2-run bomb, the highlight of that inning, to catapult us to a 5-0 lead. As a quick 0-2 count on Fukuya. And the forkball pops straight up. Pink is under it. And he's got it, 1 gone. It's going to be Meiru Naito now. Going to foul that one straight back. Take strike 2 to the same spot. I'm just going to throw all 3 pitches in the same spot and just see what he does. He's going to take that one to center. Tanoji tracks it. 2 gone, and it's going to be Fukumizu now. Can hit him with the curve. I want to take Ikari the full 9. He's starting to gas a bit, but I want to take him the full 9. If at all possible, I want to take him the full 9, give him his complete game shutout, and not have to throw any more arms at it. Pink ends it, and that's the end of the top of the 8th. It's going to be Okino now. Can we make something big here? Maybe Okino can bomb one here. He's going to smack it to second. The Batarai is there. 1 gone. It's going to be Yumashiro now. Let's go for some power. Why not? It's going to be sent to right, but Tsukumo is going to be there. Just didn't get the timing right on it. And it's going to be Ogane now. Going to let that fastball in for a strike. And foul that one straight back. Daita's not going to get a chance to get to that. And then pops it straight up to Mizuno anyways. That's perfectly fine. We're going to head into the top 9 now. Ikari looking to just finish this out against Bon. That's going to be a quick first pitch pop-up to Pink at short. And one gone. Tsukumo now, the right fielder who's played really well in the field, takes that first pitch. Big swing and a miss. Curveball, and Pink is there, two gone. And it's going to be Batarai to try and do something. But resistance is worthwhile because I could not figure out who I was supposed to be controlling. So that was a bit of a waste. But it doesn't matter. Papillon's there, complete game shutout for Ikari, and a dominant win for the No Sox, despite some tough odds on the pitching. Beautiful, beautiful play. I'm going to say Ikari gets that player of the game. Maybe Papillon for the home run? No, Misudori because he pulled 3 hits. Yeah, Misudori, gem of a game out and right. So yeah, that is going to do it for this 3-game swing. Big sweep heading on to next week with hopefully a chance to close the gap to second. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week. Peace out.